Welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice. I am your host, Kazeem. Rahman on the hot seat today. You saw the title. It's me. It's me. We haven't done a deep dive in a while, guys. So we're just going to do some Would You Rathers. We're going to do some Black Excellence. We're going to do some What Would You Do? You know how it goes, guys. But first, let me remind you guys, please like, subscribe, share this podcast with your friends. We are growing and we love it. Follow me online at Kazeem Comedy. That's Kazeem Comedy. And I don't know if you guys have already noticed, but we've been releasing some videos. Our Tough Choice Versus series is well underway. We do that every Wednesday and Saturday. Little dose of ignorance for you guys. Like, share, subscribe to that as well. Guys, you know how we do here. We don't really waste any time. The game is Tough Choice. You must pick between the two choices. You get one pause. You get one pass. You must explain yourself. Let's start the show.
Let it begin. Let it begin.
Now, normally we don't really go over the constant choices.
Constant.
But since this is the last episode of this month, I'll go ahead and do the final constant choice. So the constant choice was, would you rather play devil's advocate to everything your friends say for a month, or fully support everything your friends say, propose, and do for a year? Now, throughout the month, people have been saying, I'm going to support my friends. Some people have said, I'm going to be devil's advocate. Here are the pros and cons that I'm seeing here, right? So let's start with play devil's advocate for everything your friends say for a month. Now, I have friends that are very strong people, but I also have friends that are weak bitches. You know what I mean? So that's the problem that I run into. The friends that are strong people, me playing devil's advocate for them, that's just me holding them accountable. But for the friends that are weak bitches, and I try not to say weak bitch, but there's really no other word for what I'm trying to convey. They're weak. It's fine. You know what I mean? But me playing devil's advocate will make them more weak because they'll just assume that everyone's against them instead of just assuming that, oh, we're trying to hold you accountable. We're trying to make sure you have a solid plan. We're trying to help you, flesh out your idea. But if you play devil's advocate with those kinds of people, that's going to be a little dangerous. You might lose a friend. You have to be prepared to possibly lose a friend. For a month, yes, I know a month isn't a long time, but a month is a long time. A month is a long time. You know what I mean? And I know Terrence last episode, he was like, yeah, but it's only a month. You can come back and just be really nice. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But that's risking it. That is risking it. Now, fully support everything your friends say, propose, and do for a year. I've said this throughout the whole month. In my groups of friends, I don't just have one group of friends. I have friends that I've known since I was born. I have friends that are like family members. I have friends that are comedians. I have comedian friends that are really close with me. I have many circles. And in most 90% of the circles that I've rolled with, I am the responsible one. If you don't know what that means, it's, hey, my car broke down. Which friend are you going to call? Which friend do you know you can call? Hey, I'm going to need a ride. Which friend do you know that maybe they're not available right now, but if they were available and they said they would pick you up, they would definitely go pick you up. Who's the responsible in your group? If you are the one that is responsible, whether you realize it or not, you are the person that is seen as the moral center of your group. And if the moral center will just support everything that everyone says, that is a problem. Whether you realize it or not, that is a big problem. Because if you are just saying, yeah, go ahead, bro, go ahead, go to get that tattoo. you can't, like, do you know how many times people have said, yo, should I do this? And I have to say, no, that's not a good idea. Why? Because you might die. You might get in a car crash. You should probably not talk to that person that way, right? They might come back and stab you in the face. Like multiple times. Multiple times. I have had to tell a friend, hey, don't do that because this might happen. And that friend is like, you know what, Kazeem, you are correct. Thank you. But if I'm just out here supporting every single thing, not even, you know the sad part? If this was just a support everything your friends say, I could do that, right? I could easily be a supportive friend. You know what I mean? But this says say, propose, and do for a year. Everything they do. That means, yo, I'm about to drive drunk. And this is an extreme situation. This is extreme metaphor. But let's say hypothetically, they call you and they're like, I'm about to drive drunk, or I'm about to go and shoot her in the face, right? Or shoot him in the face, right? So what do? You're gonna have to talk them out of it. But if you've already made that pact with the tough choice monster, we don't say pact with the devil anymore. We need a new villain, a theatrical villain for tough choice. Email toughchoice@outlook.com and we can figure that out. Maybe the tough choice monster. We can't say pact with the devil. It just seems too, ugh. You know what I mean? It seems too evil, but this is a playful thing. Tough choice troll. Boom. Tough choice troll. You made a pact with the tough choice troll, and now you have to support. So now you're an accessory to the crime because you told your friend to go kill someone. Maybe you didn't tell them, but you didn't stop them. You did not tell them to do it, but you didn't stop them. Can you live with that? I can't live with that. I'm going to have to be devil's advocate. And then listen, the weak bitches that I know will just be the weak bitches. And that sucks. It sucks to say. It hurts to say. I don't like being that guy. I don't like being the guy to tell. Yes, I do. Yes, I am. I am one of those people. I'm that friend that is the hard ass on everyone else to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. Right? So I don't think it'll be any different from me playing devil's advocate. That's the constant choice.
Constant.
Let's continue. Would you rather have only 2 of your senses work at a time, or have your cell phone only be able to charge up to 10%? Okay. Only 2 of your senses work at a time, or have your cell phone only be able to charge up to 10%. Pros and cons. Okay. If I only have 2 senses working at a time, I always need to see. I don't necessarily need to taste. Well, I'm a foodie. Damn. That's going to suck. I need to see and hear most of the time. It doesn't say I get to choose. So for this option, I'm going to say I get to choose to make it a little easier. But now that I'm thinking about it, let's make it a little harder. Let's turn it up a notch. And let's say that I don't get to choose the 2 senses. Well, actually, no. Because if I don't get to choose the 2 senses, I'm definitely going to choose the phone. I mean, that's just rolling the dice with my senses is too much. Let's say I get to choose the 2 senses. Having my cell phone only be able to charge up to 10%, that's not that bad. I will just keep it on the charger. There are external batteries. I can figure that out kind of. At the same time, I know me, I'm going to forget. I'm definitely going to forget something. I'm going to forget to charge my phone up to 10%. It's going to be on 2% and I got to go. Right? And sometimes I have the car charger in the car, but I forget it. And I got to go. And then suddenly it's on the GPS and I have to look at it and like, oh snap, it's 2%. I got to hurry up and fumble around with this car charger because something's going to happen or I'm going to get lost in like Orange County or something like that. If I have two senses, where only two of my senses work at a time. If I get to choose them, then I need to see at all times. I don't necessarily have to hear at all times. Especially if I'm working on stuff, I can turn off hearing. Seeing, I never need to smell. Do I need to smell? Even when I'm cooking, real talk, I probably never need to smell. I need to taste, but I don't need to smell. Smell can go away. Smell can go away. The sad part is I've studied senses a little bit, and I know that they're all connected in some way. So if you take away smell, then it's going to affect your hearing. It's going to affect your sense of touch. Yes. 5 senses are see, hear, smell, taste, touch. Touch, I don't need. Smell, I don't need. So see, hear, and taste. Of those 3, I'm trying to think. I can figure it out. Of those 3, I can figure it out. But I think the cell phone thing is way easier because it's simple. It's a simpler life. I don't need to be that attached. If my cell phone is off, that's fine. You know what I mean? Now, it's gonna suck a little bit. I'm never gonna be able to watch anything on YouTube. I'm never gonna be able to listen to music, probably. I can't listen to anything, no podcast, no nothing. I can probably only make short phone calls and answer some emails. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I can detach from the world a little bit. A little bit I can detach from the world. And so from that, I'm going to go with cell phone and we'll just manage. Would you rather never go outside again or gain a pound every time you tell a lie? Now, some of you are going to say to yourself, well, I'm an honest person and I will just never lie. I'm not that person. I need to lie. I need deception in my life. I need it. I need deception, right? Because if I don't deceive, then what kind of life am I living? Really? Do you know how many times I've lied to like club owners, telling them I can do 30 minutes of comedy when I really only have 20 at best, right? You got to fake it till you make it. I faked it till I made it. And now I'm in a small studio doing a podcast because I faked it till I made it. I don't know. I have problems with this never go outside again thing. I have big problems with this. I don't think I can do that. Now that I'm really thinking about it, I genuinely don't think I can never go outside again. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know, man. I can't never go outside again. That sucks. I'm going to have to, well, here's the thing. I am a stand-up comedian, and that is the first and foremost thing about my life. I'm a stand-up comedian first. Then I'm a podcaster. Then I'm a writer. Stand-up comedian, then writer, then podcaster, right? Then, of course, sexiest man alive, stuff like that. Little tiny accolades. It's neither here nor there. That doesn't even matter. I have to be outside. I can't stay in this apartment for the rest. Never go outside again. If I lived in a mansion, okay, this is a 1-bedroom. This is very much a 1-bedroom. I'm going to go insane. During COVID, I almost went insane. Just stuck in this apartment. I almost went insane. So yeah, I can't. I'm gonna have to work out constantly. I'm still gonna lie. I don't know if you guys know that. If I'm gonna choose the gain a pound every time I tell a lie, but you should know I'm still going to lie. So, let's just say you're trying to confront me and I'm just gaining weight all of a sudden. I'm lying, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm just going to work out every single day. I'm going to drink lots of water, right? And I'm going to try to tell the truth as much as possible. You know what I mean? But I'm going to make sure I'm at a manageable weight where if one day I need to tell like 3 lies, I only gain 3 pounds, I'm good. I'm good. You couldn't even notice. Hopefully the pounds only go straight to my legs. You can't even notice that shit. I'm going to be wearing pants, right? So I'm assuming I can still lie and probably gain a pound or 2. I'm going to do that because there's no way I cannot go outside. That's weird. That's weird. You know what I mean? Like I can't not go outside. Guys, now let's play some Black Excellence.
Greatest. Perfect.
I will pose a situation and then I will say whether or not it is more likely to be arguably the greatest rapper of all time, Jay-Z, or arguably the greatest artist of all time, Kanye West. Now, who would be dead within a week if they won the lottery? Now, this situation, we're going to assume both of them are poor. Who'd be dead in a week? Now, I've read a lot of articles. I've read a lot of stories about people that have died from winning the lottery. Not from winning the lottery. I will say they have died after they've won the lottery, which is interesting. Those are always interesting stories to read. 2 things. Family member, either someone kills them or it's drugs. Someone kills them or it's drugs. Sometimes it's suicide. Sometimes they're still depressed after winning the lottery and it just makes them, and the money really just makes them more depressed. Money really doesn't solve problems, right? But you don't get that until after you're 30. Will Jay-Z or Kanye immediately start doing drugs after winning the lottery? I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. But maybe I'm wrong. But from my own personal opinion, from watching how they move and watching what they talk about, they seem like the alcohol and weed type. They don't seem like the ecstasy and cocaine and white women, all the horrible drugs, you know? So I don't think it'll be drugs. Who's more likely to have a family member kill them after winning the lottery? Honestly, I'm gonna say Jay-Z, only because Kanye seems like he would spread the love of the winnings more, but I don't think Jay-Z would do that. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just the way I see Jay-Z, but I don't think he would spread the love, and I'm pretty sure like a cousin would try to off him or something. I think the first cousin would try to off him and then he would kill the cousin, and then like 2 more cousins would have to die, and then they would figure out how to get to him. Just maybe that's a weird thought, but that's what I thought. Who could win a drag show? Now, if you don't know what a drag show is, here's what happens. Grown men wear makeup, they wear wigs, they wear dresses. Then they sashay down like a catwalk, dancing. That's a drag show. That's it. They're dancing, they're doing like things with their hands, right? Maybe I don't know what it's called. It's called some RuPaul's Drag Race. That show, like look at that to understand what I mean when I say drag show. Now, I will simply say this as a statement of fact and not a statement of opinion. People underestimate the creativity of Kanye Omari West. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying who would win just yet. I'm just saying most likely be Kanye. Jay-Z couldn't win a drag show, right? Jay-Z's not artistic. Jay-Z's going to go to the drag show as Jay-Z. That's what you need to understand. Jay-Z's going to go to the drag show as a woman dressed as Jay-Z. Kanye will get dolled the fuck up. In my opinion, Kanye would destroy Jay-Z in a drag show. I haven't even seen a drag show. I just seen like clips. I've seen like clips on YouTube and stuff, and like not YouTube, Instagram and stuff. I'm pretty sure YouTube has the full shows or whatever. But Instagram, I've seen drag show clips. Yo, that shit is wild, dog. That shit is wild. I'm pretty sure they've walked out to Kanye songs. That's the thing. Kanye West would walk out to his own songs and dress in drag, wear a full ass dress and a wig and the makeup. And Jay-Z would dress as a woman trying to dress as Jay-Z. Think about that. Who do you think is going to win? I'm thinking it's going to be Kanye Omari West. Last one. Who would kill everyone here to save themselves? Some of you will naturally say, well, Kanye will kill us. Kanye is a man of the people. I don't think Kanye would kill us. Kanye would kill us eventually, but who would kill us first? I definitely think Jay-Z would kill us first. That's just what I think. But then again, now that I'm really thinking about it, before I was just thinking about it, now I'm really thinking about it. Both of them would kill us. Kanye would kill us eventually. Jay-Z would kill us first. Kanye would kill us because, Kanye, I think it was, now that I'm thinking about it, it'd be Kanye. Jay-Z seems like, no, never mind. Jay-Z, in my mind, I want to hope that Jay-Z would be the guy that would be like, oh, I've lived my life. You go ahead. You can kill me. But come on. No, he's not. No. He still has kids. He still wants to be there for him. Right? Both of them have kids. It's really just who would kill you first. I think Jay-Z would kill you first. I think Kanye would try to find a way to save your life. I think definitely Kanye would try to find a way. Kanye would still kill you because there's no way to save you because that's not how Tough Choice works. But I think Jay-Z would be like, okay, you just got to die. And Kanye would be like, well, is there anything we can do to render this situation? Right? All right, guys, that's the end of Black Excellence.
Greatest perfect.
Next month, we will probably start doing 2 new Black celebrities. The way Black Excellence works is this. We have situations, and the first iteration of Black Excellence was Obama or Oprah. Second iteration of Black Excellence was Michael Jackson or Prince. The third iteration of Black Excellence is Jay-Z or Kanye West. Now, the fourth iteration of Black Excellence, we have not chosen that just yet. So feel free to email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. Now, let us go through some what would you do? You fall asleep during a class trip to the History Museum and wake up after it closes. Ooh. You can't escape or call for help, and the exhibits are coming alive. What do you do? Now, there's a movie called Night at the Museum. It's about it's with Ben Stiller. I want to say Ben Stiller. It's a comedic actor. Sounds wrong to say, but I just know that he's a white guy. So Ben Stiller, and the exhibits are coming alive in the museum because he's a security guard and the night shift. The exhibits are coming alive. And then all these shenanigans happen. Now, if that happens to me, the first thing I'm going to do is run towards the Black exhibits because I need some protection. Because if we just stay near the white exhibits, I'm pretty sure that Confederate soldier still has the mentality of the Confederate soldier. I'm pretty sure any white exhibit before 1950 is a problem for someone like me. Just saying, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Now, I'm thinking I would, if I can't call for help and I can't escape, I'm probably just gonna try to hide. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna definitely be where the black people are. Unfortunately, it sounds bad to say, but that's just the truth. How am I gonna survive? Just go where the black people are. Right? And that's what I'll do. I'm gonna hide. The sad part is I'll probably die. I know me. I'm very clumsy. I'm not good at hide and seek. I was never good at hide and seek. I was always caught. Right? And now we're talking about hide and seek in a museum. My first instinct is just go to the restroom like a dumbass. My first instinct, go to the restroom like a dumbass, and I probably wouldn't even lock the door properly. Right? That would be my first instinct. Let's do one more. You're the captain of an oil tanker and your ship was just torpedoed in the Gulf of Oman. If you abandon ship, all the oil will spill out and cause a massive environmental disaster. Now, I am very open about this. I failed out of the first college I went to. What does torpedoed mean? I'm assuming I'm attacked. I'm assuming torpedoed means a torpedo, an underwater missile. Right? So if I'm attacked, underwater missile, oil tanker, they're asking me what do I do? And if I abandon the ship, if I save myself, essentially, all the oil will escape and it will become an environmental disaster. Also, this is in the Gulf of Oman. Some of you have no idea where the Gulf of Oman is. Tough choice facts, which are facts that I did not look up before I said it. So they're just going to be tough choice facts. I'm assuming Gulf of Oman is the Gulf around Saudi Arabia, around Yemen, around UAE, right? That area is Gulf of Oman. Saudi Arabia is known for the oil reserves. It's very clean oil. It's not like that Russian oil. Russian oil is dirty and disgusting. Russian oil needs to be manufactured way more. Saudi Arabia oil comes out the womb clean. You know what I mean? So Gulf of Oman, torpedoes. What do I do? I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. There are two answers. The first answer is about selfishness. I live in America. My family is from Nigeria. The oil tanker is nowhere near any of those places. So I'm going to abandon ship and save my life. You know what I mean? Because one of the rules of tough choice, you can be selfish sometimes. Second answer is about being noble, being selfless, being a hero. I can stay on that ship. I can save lives. I can save dolphins at least, not even lives. Let's be honest. I can save dolphins because I'm pretty sure if I'm staying on the ship, a lot of people that were working on the ship are definitely abandoning the ship. So it's just me. And I can track down all the other people that abandoned the ship later. Well, no, I can't because I'm staying on the ship. That was the second option. Do I stay on the ship or do I be selfless or do I be selfish? Nah, I'm going to be selfish, man. I mean, it sucks. But I can't think of a reason other than some dolphins, some whales, right? Some sharks. I don't even like sharks. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to have to abandon the ship and live my life. And that sucks, but that's the way it is. All right. Guys, that is our episode. This has been Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. You can find me online at Kazeem Comedy. That's Kazeem. Like, share, subscribe to this podcast. We're growing and we love it. We have Tough Choice Versus videos on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, and Facebook. So check them out, right? Share them, like them, share them. And we're going to be doing live shows soon. Hopefully, I will let you all in on that information very soon. We are in the planning stages of that, and we should be kicking that off soon. So if you have a tough choice question or a Mary Bang Kill you want us to consider, email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. I've been Kazeem Rahman. You guys have been amazing. Bye.